I wasn't a happy person. I felt like not living. It killed me so much to see them do something, and I knew that I couldn't appreciate them. It just... And now that I can, it's like, it's amazing. I fully appreciate them, and it's just an amazing thing. And I wish everybody can experience that as well.
It's a beautiful day.
And where are you from?
Montreal.
Cool. And what are some of the benefits and what really keeps you going with an 80-10-10 style diet?
Well, definitely constant energy, sleep great, good humor. I mean, definitely, you know, being able to play with my kids and running after them. You know, it's funny. Now there's kids from other things that want me to come play with them, but I mean, just it's awesome. Like I can never go back to where it was before.
What was it before?
Well, definitely, even when I was younger, at 18 or something, I never had good energy. Always tired, you know. I still just force myself to play and do things. But since I've been a young child, I had depression. I had that feeling, like just, you know, negative feelings, nightmares on a nightly basis. And I had the feeling pretty well every day. I just wish a big rock would come and crush me and put me out of my misery. So, but because I loved my family and friends, and I actually had a friend who committed suicide because of mental issues, there's no way I was going to put them through that, so I just decided to live with it. But definitely 3 years ago when I went on 80-10-10, it took about 5 days and it was gone. And for me, that was the biggest and most massive change. You know, now I can appreciate my kids, I can appreciate life, you know, and feel happy, you know. So yeah, that was one of the biggest changes. Funny enough, it wasn't even that I looked into 80-10-10. It was because I had so much pain. I'm a hockey goalie, and usually around you get 35, 36. Most hockey goalies are looking like, I need hip replacements. And that's how I felt. Like, nothing on my x-rays, but like I would walk 2 blocks and I had so much inflammation. I had inflammation in my knee. I couldn't sleep on the side for 8 years before. I had insomnia, where like, and that also hurt it, but I still had inflammation before I had the insomnia. But I had insomnia for 2 years. At the end, I could sleep maybe 2 or 3 hours, sometimes no hours. And I also couldn't sit more than 10 minutes. Like for like 6 months, I couldn't sit more than 10 minutes because my SI joint was so inflamed. I tried a bunch of changes. I tried some superfoods, I tried supplements, but until and when I finally incorporated 80-10-10 and looked at it, made the change, in 3 days all the inflammation went away. I could sleep on this side, no problems at all. I could sit as much as I wanted. I was playing hockey after a week and a half, and still to this day, 3 years later from doing the diet, I play hockey, and it's like I feel like I did when I was a kid, when I still was okay, you know. I could play again, and I could play again, and it's totally fine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And is it something that you have to be very strict with yourself now, or is it more of a preference now?
Oh, it's definitely a preference. I mean, I think that's like we were just talking, is that it seems like such a big thing at first, because it's different, you know, like you got to get used to eating a lot of fruit, and I think a lot of people at the beginning, when they do make the switch, most people tend to undereat a bit, but it's okay as long as you just know that that's what you're doing. But there's like tools to help, like chronometer to see what your calories are, and you know, you just boost your calories. And but my body was happy at the beginning, no matter what. It wasn't taking in all these chemicals, preservatives, so it was happy at the beginning. I just needed to adjust, and it wasn't that hard. I just boosted my calories, and but yeah, for sure, it is like here and there. It's not about perfection. Here and there, I fall off the diet, but you notice, you feel the differences, and it comes down to feeling good, you know, and you want to do what makes you feel good. So once you learn that, you know, like when you're feeling bad and just making little changes, you don't notice any difference, you're not going to continue. But when you do enough what you're supposed to do, you feel that, and there's no turning back. You know, there's no turning back. And definitely, I don't want to go back. I couldn't go back. I mean, that's one of the biggest things that I appreciate now. Not only having the energy to play with my kids, but I could fully appreciate them, because the way I felt before, I wasn't happy. And I mean, I was really not happy. And when I would look at my kids and they would be doing something, like I would smile, but deep down, I wasn't a happy person. I felt like not living, so I couldn't fully appreciate them, and it killed me so much to see them do something, and I knew that I couldn't appreciate them. It just, and now that I can, it's like, it's amazing. I fully appreciate them, and it's just an amazing thing. And I wish everybody can experience that as well, if you are in that same boat, you know, like, and I think quite a few people, you know, quite a people are, and so, you know, look into it, really find people that, you know, will lead you on the right way, and go for it.